When applying for a job, one way to make your application materials stand out and also prepare for interviews is by doing some research on the company and industry in which it operates. The library has some great tools that you can use for your upcoming assignments, and I'll be coming to your class to share these. But before we're getting into them, the first thing to do is to understand the industry classification system. The industry classification system we use here in the U.S. is called the North American Industry Classification System. It's abbreviated to NAICS, which is pronounced NAICS. This system is used to classify the information gathered by the Economic Census, a survey of the U.S. economy that occurs every 5 years. The last one occurred in 2017 and then in 2012 before that. The purpose of the economic census is to gather and distribute information about the U.S. economy, including businesses and industries. So having a basic understanding of the NAICS system is important not only so you see how your business fits in with the larger economy, but also because the NAICS code is used in other resources in order to locate information on that particular industry. Here is an example of the hierarchy used in the classification system. On the COM2340 guide, the box in the top middle includes this video and also a link to the NAICS index from the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics. So click there to get started identifying the code for your industry. Once in the NAICS index, you can search by keyword in this box or use the index menu to drill down to your code. Looking at the index allows you to see the overall structure of the system with the lower numbers covering raw materials and resources, then it moves on to manufacturing and construction, then to wholesale and retail, and so on. If you prefer to search by keyword instead of browsing through the index, you can go back to the main page and search. I'm going to type in fitness. This brings up a list of results based on that keyword, and you can look through these to select the one that most closely matches your business. Many of them are the same code with slightly different descriptions. 713940 is used to classify health clubs, fitness centers, and physical fitness studios, for example. Clicking on a code will bring you to a page that provides a description of the scope of the industry and provides some illustrated examples. At the bottom, you can see a list of changes in the classifications over time. Each time an economic census occurs, the codes have the opportunity to change as new industries have emerged and grown large enough to warrant their own code, or as industries have declined and their codes have been consolidated. For many of you, there will not be a perfect NAICS code for the job you're looking at, and you will have to select one that is the closest matched. Since codes only change every 5 years, there's probably not going to be a code for new or emerging industries. This is fine and could be a sign that you have an innovative business opportunity, so look through the codes that are available and choose the one that fits best. In some cases, you also may need to look at 2 industries. For example, a public relations position for the healthcare industry would need to look at information about both the public relations industry sector and the healthcare industry sector. Once you have your code or codes identified, you can navigate back to the COM2340 research guide and on to the next step to find information on your particular industry. I'll see you in class.